We are back, and we are now going to go and say a very good morning here to Jim and Happy Valley Goose Bay. Hi, Jim.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Not bad. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. I just wanted to say a quick word to the people who come out to support our little protest yesterday. Thank you very much. We really appreciated it.
This is your little protest on Muskrat Falls?
Yes, we walked up the road to tell Nalcor we didn't give a damn about their injunction.
Oh, my goodness. Did you get arrested?
Oh, sure we did.
Yeah, 3 of you, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 of us, and they sent out 4 very courteous officers to take us in, so we went.
Well, of course, you kind of had to know going in that was going to happen.
If they hadn't, we would been awful disappointed, and the whole thing would have been worth nothing.
Yeah, so you've been arrested, and what have you been charged with then?
I don't really know. Trespassing, I guess.
Trespassing, violation?
Convening an injunction, for sure.
Yeah, so what's the punishment likely to be for that?
Well, it already is that we have to appear back in court on April the 2nd at 1 o'clock or some such time to hear the charges again, probably a $5,000 fine or 2 years in jail. So
dear God, man, it can't be that much.
That's what 127 says can happen to us. So, anyway, all I have to say is to hell with them. They came here to make trouble for us. We didn't go looking for them.
How did they come here to make trouble for you?
Well, we always hunted around those places. That's where we tromped as kids. We always did it. There was no road there then. We went through those woods then, but the roads are there now, so we have to put on safety gear. It's a public road, for God's sake, built with public money. And all of a sudden, NCC, or the Nunatuva Community Council, protests the idea that we've not been properly consulted. We are injuncted away from it with a very heavy hand. I can't go and come from the place I live without passing a marshalling yard for Nunacor or what's the name? Nalcor, yeah. So if I step out of the truck, I'm all of a sudden I'm a victim. Mm-hmm. So what's the difference? I just went closer to their guard shack to say, nana on you. So you might as well come and get me now. So
you don't help yourself, Jim, when you admit on the public airwaves that you deliberately, willfully, with premeditation and intent, set out to flout the law.
To hell with that. They make laws every day, for goodness sake. And the judge warned me that they could make them as we go. It could get worse when I'm just sitting here at home. So what hope is there? I'm not in a free country anymore. I don't know where the hell I am.
Well, what hope is there? Well, there's no hope there. They're going to build a hydroelectric generating plant. They're going to build a small reservoir. They're going to take a substantial chunk of land, some of it where you used to hunt. They're going to put it underwater. They're going to put it under the management and control of the organization doing the development, and you have to stay away. That's the rule.
Yep, I refuse to stay away, Randy. I just refused. Me, and I hope all of the people who would follow me and who agree with this.
Well, that's not going to happen. It's kind of like what happened with the people out in Charlottetown. I see now that they're continuing their investigation of the folks that ran the snowmobiles through the park last year. Yeah, and they did that as a protest. I'm assuming you guys did what you did yesterday as a protest.
Yeah, well, absolutely, it was a protest, and more to the point, we're making a strong statement that hey, we were here first.
Civil disobedience is sometimes a just action in the face of an unjust law. But I would caution you, Jim, that you better make sure it's an unjust law.
From where I'm sitting, it's very unjust, Randy. And if anybody else sitting around here with me thinks it's not, that
is when you actually go, eh?
Yeah, we go to the big house, and I won't be coming back, not likely.
You go to the big house. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, my son, you take care.
Thank you.
All right, buddy, take care. Bye-bye. That's Jim up in Happy Valley Goose Bay, one of 3 people, by the way, who found themselves, who engaged in a protest, and then they found themselves, as a result of being engaged in that protest, now going to the courts in April. I caution that I understand people's frustration, but you do have to be mindful of the forces that you are going up against. To quote Danny Williams, though others have said it, right? You have to pick your fights, right? Some hills may be worth dying on, and others are not. And I don't know if Jim and the boys did the right thing there. But, you know, I feel that the people in Charlottetown had a far greater political message in their protest when they actually drove through what was an access out of the national park last winter. Their protest, from the point of view of civil disobedience, seems to be more justified to me at this point than what they did. But that's not to say I can't disagree that, you know, somewhere you have to exercise your right to dissent.